Ever feel like no matter what you say or do or how hard you try, women just don't seem interested? Maybe you've been lied to about what really works. Today we're going deep into something you won't hear anywhere else, and trust me, you'll be thinking about this for days. Ready to finally understand what women are really attracted to? You're about to learn how to attract women without saying a single word. Yes, it's possible, and it's easier than you think. Are you ready to stay until the end and unlock a bonus secret that will blow your mind? There's a reason you feel like you're invisible to women. It's not that you're not good enough, it's not that you're lacking in personality or that you need to memorize pickup lines. No, the truth is much simpler. The reality is attraction isn't about what you say, it's about who you are. Women don't care about your words nearly as much as they care about the silent signals you're sending. Today we're going to decode those signals, how your presence, your behavior, and yes, even your financial stability speak volumes louder than any words ever could. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to attract women in a way that 99% of men miss entirely if you're committed to learning. Comment ready below, and let's dive right in. Number 1. Understanding the attraction blueprint. Here's the brutal truth that nobody wants to tell you: attraction isn't logical, it's not about rational thoughts or reasoned decisions. It's raw, instinctive, and deeply embedded in our DNA. Women don't choose to be attracted to certain guys any more than you choose to feel hungry when you haven't eaten all day. Attraction is primal, it's an automatic response, a biological reflex that dates back thousands of years. And here's the secret most guys don't know: you don't control attraction with words, you control it with presence, behavior, and body language. Think about it. We live in a world where everyone's bombarded by superficial advice on dating apps, flashy profiles, and filtered photos. Yet despite all these modern dating tools, the basics of attraction haven't changed. Women still respond to the same cues that they did back in the day: strength, confidence, and self-assurance. When you show up as the kind of guy who's calm, collected, and doesn't need anyone else's validation, you're tapping into that age-old blueprint. You're playing the game at a level most guys can't even see, so here's what you need to know. Forget about trying to impress women with what you say. Forget about memorizing lines or obsessing over the perfect way to talk to her. Instead, start paying attention to how you carry yourself. Are you comfortable in your own skin? Do you walk into a room like you belong there, or are you constantly second-guessing yourself? These are the real cues that matter, and the best part is you don't have to say a single word. Attraction isn't about being loud or flashy, it's about radiating a quiet, confident energy that speaks for itself. Number 2. The power of confidence. Now let's talk about the one thing that changes everything: confidence. You hear it all the time: just be confident. But what does that actually mean? Most people think confidence is about being loud and outspoken or dominating the room, but that's a myth. Real confidence is quiet, it's subtle, it's about knowing your worth without having to prove it to anyone else. Think of it this way. Confidence isn't about being the center of attention, it's about not needing the attention at all. Confidence is a skill, not a trait. Nobody is born with it, and anyone can develop it. Confidence doesn't come from thinking you're better than everyone else, it comes from knowing that you don't have to be. It's about being comfortable with who you are and where you're at in life. The truth is, women can sense insecurity a mile away. They might not tell you, but it's a fact. Insecurity shows in your eyes, in your voice, and in your body language. But here's the good news: the moment you stop seeking validation, the moment you stop caring about what others think, is the moment you truly become confident. Think about the most confident people you know. They're not the ones who are always trying to prove themselves, they're the ones who don't feel the need to prove anything. That's the kind of confidence that's magnetic. Women are drawn to men who have a sense of purpose, who have goals, and who are working towards them without needing applause. You don't need to be the richest, best-looking guy in the room, you just need to be the guy who's secure in who he is. Confidence doesn't mean you have all the answers, it means you're okay with the journey no matter what it looks like. Number 3. Dominance and behavior. Now let's dive into something that's often confused in today's society: Dominance. Yeah, it's a loaded word, and it's often misunderstood, but here's the thing. True dominance isn't about being domineering or aggressive, it's not about barking orders or flexing your muscles. Real dominance is about control, control over your emotions, control over your decisions, and control over your life. Women are attracted to men who have a direction, who know what they want, and who don't hesitate when it's time to go after it. Look in a world full of indecision and uncertainty. A man who's decisive stands out. It's rare, it's attractive, and it's powerful. Think about it. How many times have you met someone who can't make a decision, who's constantly wavering, and who's sure of himself? That's not dominance. That's weakness. When you're dominant in the way that matters, you make decisions without second guessing, you take action, and you deal with the consequences. You don't wait for permission, and you don't need anyone else's approval. Imagine you're on a date and you ask her where she wants to go, and she says, "I don't know." You decide this is your chance to show dominance. Not by asking her again what she wants, but by making a choice. Say, "All right. I know a great spot, let's go there." This doesn't mean you ignore her preferences, it means you take charge. Women are wired to be attracted to men who can lead, men who know where they're going. Dominance is about being the guy who's in control of his life, who's got a plan, and who isn't afraid to execute it. Number 4. Body language secrets. If words make up only a fraction of communication, what makes up the rest? Body language, your posture, your gestures, the way you look at her, all of these things are speaking for you even when your mouth is closed. Here's the harsh truth. If your body language says, "I'm nervous" or "I'm unsure," it doesn't matter what you say, she's already picked up on those signals, and chances are she's already lost interest. Stand tall, keep your shoulders back, take up space. These are the kinds of body language cues that instantly convey confidence and self-assurance. Ever notice how people respond to the guy who walks into a room like he owns it? That's not just because he's dressed well or good looking, it's because his body language says he's comfortable in his skin. He's relaxed, he's not fidgeting, and he's making steady eye contact. Those are the little things that make a big difference, and here's a tip: most guys overlook slow down, rushing around, speaking too fast, or making nervous movements can make you seem anxious. Slowing down gives you an air of control, of calm, and of confidence. Don't fidget or look around the room like you're trying to escape, focus on being fully present in the moment. When you're relaxed, she'll feel more comfortable around you, and she'll be drawn to your calm energy. Remember, actions speak louder than words. If your body language says, "I've got this," she'll believe it. Number 5. Mastering the silent game. Let's talk about silence. It's not just golden, it's powerful too. Many guys lose opportunities because they think they have to constantly keep the conversation flowing. The truth, sometimes the most attractive thing you can do is say nothing at all. When you stay quiet, you allow her to wonder about you, you give her space to fill in the blanks with her imagination, and that's powerful. Think about the last time you met someone who didn't overshare and who kept things mysterious. You were curious, weren't you? It's the same with women. If you're always trying to be the funny guy, the talkative guy, or the guy with endless stories, you're leaving no room for curiosity, but when you master the silent game, you give off a sense of confidence that's incredibly attractive. Silence shows that you're comfortable in your own skin, that you don't need to prove yourself to anyone, and that you're okay with just being there. Silence also makes the moments when you do speak much more impactful. People are wired to pay more attention to those who speak less. When you're selective with your words, each one carries more weight, so next time you're around a woman, try it. Hold back, let the silence linger, and watch how she leans in. You'll notice she's paying closer attention, intrigued by the mystery you're creating just by holding back. Number 6. Creating emotional impact. Attraction isn't just about looks, it's about how you make her feel. True impact isn't found in flashy gestures or emotional drama. It's in the moments when she feels something real around you. In a world where attention is scarce and most people are glued to their phones, presence is powerful. When you're fully there, with your eyes, your words, and your energy, it's magnetic. Look her in the eyes when she speaks. Listen like what she says actually matters. Respond in ways that show you're tuned in. That level of attention is rare and unforgettable. But here's where it gets deeper. Don't just connect, challenge her. Move beyond surface level talk. Instead of asking what she does for work or how her weekend went, ask what drives her. What scares her? What lights her up inside? Those are the conversations that stir emotion, that break through the noise. Because in the end, she won't remember every joke you told or story you shared. What she'll remember is how you made her feel. Give her a moment where she feels truly seen, truly heard, and fully alive, and you'll leave an impact most men never will. Number 7, the power of mystery. Mystery is one of the most underestimated elements of attraction in a world where everyone overshares. Being the guy who holds something back is a rare and powerful trait. Women love a little mystery. It's not about being secretive, it's about giving her a reason to want to know more. The problem with oversharing is that it leaves nothing to the imagination. If you spill every detail about your life, your past, your dreams, and your fears, there's no mystery left. She already knows everything about you, and that intrigue fades fast. But when you're mysterious, you keep her guessing, and that makes her want to dig deeper. Think about it like this: when you watch a movie trailer, they don't give away the entire plot, they give you just enough to make you curious, to make you want to see more. That's how you should be in your interactions. Share just enough to keep her interested, but don't reveal everything. Let her wonder about you, let her try to piece together the puzzle. Mystery isn't about playing games, it's about pacing. It's about letting things unfold naturally rather than rushing to give it all away. When you're a bit of a mystery, she'll think about you more, wonder what you're up to, and feel that pull to get to know you better. Remember, it's not just what you say, it's what you don't say that can sometimes be even more powerful. If you've made it this far, congratulations! You're already ahead of 99% of people out there, and you have proved to be a true Stoic, someone who seeks depth in wisdom and understanding. And here is a bonus secret just for you. Number 8, why financial stability is key to attraction. Now let's talk about something that isn't discussed enough: financial stability. And no, this isn't about flaunting wealth or trying to buy someone's affection. This is about showing that you're responsible, mature, and have your life together. Financial stability signals security, and security is one of the most attractive traits in a man in today's world. Being financially stable is a rarity, but it's also a sign of self-discipline, commitment, and future thinking. When a woman sees that you have your finances in order, she doesn't just see someone who can provide, she sees someone who can protect, someone who's built something stable and lasting. It's a reflection of your character, of your ability to plan ahead and take care of responsibilities. Financial stability doesn't mean you need to be rich, it means you're not struggling to make ends meet. It means you have a plan, that you're investing in yourself and your future, and that you're capable of creating a life you can be proud of. Women are naturally drawn to men who can stand on their own 2 feet. Being financially responsible is a huge part of that. It shows maturity and foresight, and that you're not just living day to day. When you're financially stable, you're not just offering her a relationship, you're offering her a future. You're showing that you're someone who can handle life's challenges. Someone who can build a life with purpose and intention. This isn't about being a provider in the traditional sense, even though there's nothing wrong with that. It's about being a partner who's reliable, dependable, and has his life in order. So invest in yourself, work on your financial goals, and show that you're a man with vision. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You've just unlocked a whole new way of looking at attraction. This goes beyond words, beyond techniques. It's about who you are at your core. Forget the pickup lines and cheap tricks. What truly makes an impact is your confidence, your calm, your sense of control, and above all, your inner stability. These are the qualities that silently command attention. These are what make women take notice, without you needing to say a single word. Take these insights to heart. Start applying them in your life. And watch what happens. If this video resonated with you, consider supporting the channel. Becoming a channel member helps us keep creating content like this and reaching more men who need it. If that's not an option right now, simply subscribing is a huge help. Every click counts. Remember, we're building something real here, a community grounded in growth, confidence, and the pursuit of becoming the best version of ourselves.